Hi everyone, my name is Laura Stanton and I'm a marketing director in the US Sub, and I'm here to share 5 tips with you on working with your mock on your team. So the first thing that I've learned over the past year of having a mock on my team is start strong. Make sure that you have some really great strategic projects lined up for your mock once they start. Um, I was fortunate enough in that my team was responsible for the Windows 8 launch and how we work with our LAR partners and get them excited about the launch. And I was able to give this to my mock hire, John Hudson, and he just took it and ran with it. I gave him a budget, gave him some parameters and what we wanted to accomplish, and he took it from there. And he was able to put together some really fun and innovative ideas, including an on-site photo booth, some carnival concessions, and some really great launch welcome kits for our LAR sellers. And he really was able to jump in, embrace the project, and really get excited about his contribution at Microsoft. The second thing that I want to mention is to make sure that you are always checking in on workload, especially in that 12 to 18-month phase where you're really trying to accelerate their results. Check in with them constantly and say, how are you doing on workload? Is there more you could take on? And that actually was the biggest thing I could look at is how much more capacity John actually had to be able to take on extra projects. And so, constantly check in on that and just make sure that things are going well. The third thing that I want to mention is just make sure that these folks are making great connections for the future. Remember that you're not only developing them as an employee on your team, but also someone who is really going to help the future of Microsoft. And so check in with them on how they're doing and how they're adjusting to a new locale in some cases and to a new way of looking at things. Many of them are transitioning from college into the work world, and it's really important to check in with them and see how they're doing. The fourth thing that I wanted to mention is being flexible in your approach. And so one of the things that I am really glad that I made the decision to do is to give John some flexibility around how he spent the holidays last year. And he had moved across the country from Atlanta to Seattle, and we worked out a situation where he could work out of the Atlanta office all of last December, well, almost all of last December, still being very productive at work, but it helped him be able to reconnect with family and friends. And it was one of the best decisions that I made to allow for that flexibility. He came back from that break really renewed, really still, really excited about the opportunity here at Microsoft and ready to tackle new projects. And so that was a really great way for us to be flexible while allowing him to still be really productive in his job. The fifth thing that I wanted to mention is that you're not alone. The mock community is just great. There's some really terrific videos that are online. Also, connecting with the other mock managers across your organization is a really great thing to do, especially if you're stumped on a situation or not sure how to handle it. And then the third thing is just resources outside of Microsoft. I have found that Marcus Buckingham puts together a strengths newsletter that is just a terrific resource on not only how to manage your mock, but also how to manage other people in your group. And so really tap into those external resources and make sure that you're thinking about how a millennial differs from the more veteran people on your team. So in summary, I just want to say that my first mock experience has been just terrific. As I said before, it's something I would do again in a heartbeat. And I also wanted to extend that if anyone has any questions or before they go into a new mock experience or wants to reach out to a fellow manager, feel free to reach out to me. My alias is lstanton@microsoft.com. Thanks. Have a good day.